Man, it's icy cold. Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful, beautiful morning at the moment. You can see that sun's just coming up now, and we're out here nice and early, but it's freezing. It is so cold this morning. I actually got up, went to get in my car, and the windscreen was like completely frosted over with a centimetre of ice. So had to defrost that with the hose, but now we're here at an absolutely beautiful, beautiful spot. I'm going to be going back to something which I haven't done in a fair while and do a little bit of estuary fishing. And honestly, there's not much of a better spot. This is an absolutely beautiful area. Usually a lot of fish here, so this morning we're going to find out. We've got a little surface lure tied on first of all, and that's partly why we're here so early. We're going to try catch some estuary perch on surface first of all, and then we're just going to see where the day takes us. It is so cold. This little bridge thing which I just walked on is actually covered in ice. So it is as cold as it gets this morning. It's probably one of the coldest days of the year, but as I said, first of all, I'm going to be throwing around some surface lures. And I actually think that our first spot we're going to fish here, this little bridge, is going to be our best shot here. So I'm thinking that if we are going to get some fish, it's most likely just going to be around this little corner here. So I kind of want to sneak up onto the spot, and then we're going to throw this little surface carter. So let's see if it works. And fingers crossed, because I haven't caught an estuary perch in a very long time. Oh, I just saw a little fish spook right there, but let's just get a cast out straight away. Straight out in the middle there. Nothing on the first cast. I'll have a couple right up along the bank there. It's perfect. It's not a good sign. Usually here you get a bite really quickly. Alright, it says fish this way. Good idea. Last spot here, and so far no bites at all. Oh, it hasn't got any warmer yet, but we're moving spots. We tried that spot for a little while, we had a few casts. Usually if they're there, you get them straight away. So no fish there to start off with, but I'm gonna go try a new destination. And we've actually got the kayak with us. So we're gonna head out there now, launch the kayak and try something a little bit different.
Checking these photos.
Use the 2-time spare, just add more.
Great, that's just in Sussex Street. Give that a wide berth.
Ice. Look at that. That's how cold it was this morning, and the sun's been up for like 45 minutes. It's yet to really warm up yet, and as you guys saw before, we're pulling sheets of ice off the kayak, but I can't complain. It is an absolutely beautiful morning now, and we're here at one of my favourite spots. Alright, so a little paddle tail on our ultralight combo, 4-pound braid, 6-pound leader, and all we're going to do is just cast it towards that rock wall. I'm just going to fish the rock walls to start off with, see if we can find any fish. Back again. This is like my 4th or 5th trip now trying to catch an estuary perch, And so far, everything I've done has failed. I just can't seem to catch a perch. It's probably the worst run I've ever had on them, but we're back out here this morning trying to change our luck. We've got a really, really good tide, so hopefully that helps us in our favour and we can finally catch an estuary perch. They're one of my favourite fish to target, and usually I'm fairly good at catching them, but recently, nothing at all. So what we're going to be doing this morning is throwing around 2 different types of lures and setups. This one is our ultralight 6-pound outfit with a tiny little 2.5-inch slim swim, so a little paddle-tailed soft plastic. The water's fairly dirty at the moment, so that paddle tail creates a lot of vibration and that can help get a bite. And on the other rod, we've just got a little hard body lure. So we're going to be doing a similar thing with the soft plastic, just casting it along the banks, slowly twitching and pausing it. That's the plan for this morning. Let's hope this one works out a little bit better than the others. We're going to be going all the way back to basics and just fishing along the banks. So all I'm going to be doing is casting this soft plastic right up into the shallows and slowly hopping it back to me. So twitch, twitch, let it sink, twitch, twitch, let it sink. And that's all we're doing. We're just going to cover water and hopefully locate a perch somewhere along these banks. There we go. There we go. First or second cast. What is that? I think that's going to be a perch. There we go. That is a perch. Oh my goodness. That is a really good fish. Yes! Yes! Man, it has been so long in the making, that fish, and that thing is huge. Man, that thing is an absolute pig. Oh, it's been weeks in the making. I've had like 4 or 5 fishless trips on these perch, and to finally crack one is awesome. And that thing is huge on that little paddle tail, like 3rd cast of the morning. That is just unreal. Oh, we've really had to work for you, big girl, but you were definitely worth it. Let's send her on her way. There she goes. Oh, tank's off. I reckon there's got to be more around. Usually if you get one in a few casts like that, there's typically more in the area, so let's see. It's a fish. We got one. Oh, you're kidding. Oh, that's a good fish. We have got another one, and that was like on the troll almost. And we've got one on a hard body. I just had it out behind the kayak just in case there was a fish around when we were pedaling upstream, and we've got one. Wow. Wow. That is an awesome fish yet again. Oh, that is so good. That is another massive perch, this time on the little hard body. As I said, that was just sitting behind the kayak and he just came out and smashed it. But that is another absolute monster of an estuary perch. Oh, 4 or 5 trips in the making this has been. We've really had to work for these fish, but when you get quality like that, it is all worth it. Oh, there she goes. Just chuck that hard body back out. Going over the same stretch yet again. We just saw another one on the sounder, so it's going to be interesting to see if there's any more in that exact same spot where we just caught one. Oh. There we go. Wow, we've got another one in the most random little spot you'd ever imagine. Just casting along the bank there. Wow, that is yet another one. Bang. This is crazy. It's just even such a contrast to yesterday when I was out fishing for hours and hours for nothing. And today, 3 big perch. It's actually a male. He's sperming on me, so we'll let him go. We won't keep him out of the water for too long. We'll put him back and he can do his thing. And we are done. So we ended up with 3 estuary perch. All of them were over 40 centimeters and up to about 45. So in terms of estuary perch, they're really big fish. And we really had to work for them too. Over like 5 days of fishing, we caught 3 fish. So very tough going, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this one. And if you want to see more estuary fishing content, more lure fishing content, then leave a like on this one, comment your thoughts below, and I'll see you in the next video.